All right, Monday morning, headed down to Paducah. Got to stop in Cincinnati, pick up a safety boat, and we'll take it down to a job site. So, got an email through TBS yesterday that they're doing a safety blitz week this week. I imagine it's going to last all week from what I'm understanding. So, should be good to go though. I mean, I've done a couple things this weekend, yesterday actually, just kind of tooling around a little bit. Put new mud flaps on the trailer. The trailer never came with mud flaps, but I put a set on there. Got some mud flap weights on the bottom. Done that on both sides, of course. There's the other one. And Friday, was it Friday? No, it was Thursday. Thursday, we actually got new tires put on the truck, on the back, because it needed them. There's the new skins. And then that bottom tire there, that's actually my spare. The spare that I had was dry rotted real bad, so I just had them take the best one off the back and put on the spare. But yeah, my bed could use a little attention. A little lazy, but we'll get that taken care of sometime when I'm bored. So, yep, let's head down to Paducah, Kentucky. All right, got a call on the way down to pick up a boat. This is what I mean when things change. We'll talk about it more here in a minute, but we are picking this up. Got another bundle coming. It's wire mesh. Going down to a lock in Kentucky. So let's watch them load it. Okay, this is 3,100 pounds of mesh. Ended up getting this call on the way down to pick up the boat. It is for the same customer, kinda. It's the same guy that I'm dealing with on the boat through a construction company. And we have a couple things happening today. So the big thing is, I just have to pick the boat up today. It doesn't have to be delivered down in Paducah today. I did plan on spending the night in Paducah. So this is just a little icing on the cake, getting this. So I'm happy, for sure. It's an extra load, extra money. So whenever you come into these concrete places, you gotta look out for these damn ties. Yeah, that's a big chunk of steel that they tie this rebar with. And some poor housekeeping out here. I actually ran that over and with my back tire, and by the luck of the draw, it was laying flat on the piece that I ran over, which was right here. Got out of the truck, and these were actually stuck up. They'd have been pretty pissed off they had to put a tire on my truck. All right, let's get this done. All right, so we just got the wire mesh off of me. Going back up to get the boat is the same place that a lot of this stuff is from that's down here. So always ask if they have something going back, you know, for a backhaul or something. So if I wouldn't have asked, I'd have been going back up empty. I'm at least gonna make a couple $100 hauling back a junk welder that blew up down here. It's the blue one sitting over there in the weeds. They're gonna load it up on me, and we are going to head up and get the boat. So I wouldn't have had that load that I've got right now, which is that welder that is on me, if I wouldn't have spoke up. I just asked. I said, well, you guys have anything going back up north? Well, yeah, we got this welder, buddy. If it's kind of in our way, if you don't mind taking it. Absolutely, throw it on my trailer. I'll take her. The good thing about that is, where I'm dropping that off at, I'm reloading. I'm basically going right there anyway. I'm reloading with the boat up there. So, you know, I'll take this back up. I'm getting paid for it to run this back up that way. I'll drop it and then, you know, pick up the boat and we'll head to Paducah. So, yep, never be shy about asking if somebody has something going the other way, especially if you're tied in with a company. Without being tied in with them with a broker. Anytime you can help that company out, they're going to keep calling you. They don't, you know, they want somebody that's wanting to work, somebody that asks, you know, hey, anything going? I'm headed back this way. If you have anything going that way, you know, make them phone calls or do whatever you need to do throughout the week. If you're sitting around or if you roll up on the job site, you know, ask them if they have something going back. You'd be surprised on how much more money you'll make by doing that versus, you know, not even asking. So, yeah, we'll get back up here and get that boat loaded, get this off of us and get the boat loaded, and we'll head to Paducah. All right, this is the boat that we're gonna haul. We gotta take it off of this trailer and put it over on my trailer. A brand new boat. They actually fabricated this up, bought it in a kit, come in pieces, and they welded it all together. And I toted it down here where they put the engine and everything else together on it. Or the engines. Dual Hondas. All right, buddy, that's what we got. Got the boat loaded. It's all tied down 4 places. Got some extra stuff that's going with it, some blocks and some signs. I've got a bunch of Lifesavers in here, life rings, bunch of life rings. Only thing I'm waiting on now is a piece of metal to go through my pocket and lock this in with a bolt, kind of like that side right there, and we'll be on the road heading to Paducah. Well, it just quit raining. Headed over here to Paducah, about 135 miles away, roughly. So, you know, I said before that my typical week is more or less, you know, the week prior I've had it, you know, it's already built up for the following week. And that actually started happening last Thursday for me. This is when I got a phone call on this boat that I have on me now. And then I got another call Friday for, I think it'll end up being 3 loads maybe this coming week, or this week. Going down to the same job site just north of, coming out of north of Columbus, going down to Lexington, where we went this morning. We hauled the wire mesh down and picked up the welder. So when I went ahead to get this boat this morning, I ended up getting a phone call about picking up the wire mesh and taking it on down, and then coming up and picking the boat up and taking it down there, wondering if I had enough time to do that. And I was like, yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, whatever. You know, if it needs done, it'll get done. The boat is supposed to be there sometime tomorrow morning anyway. So, ended up doing that. Took wire mesh, took it down Lexington, dropped it, asked them if they had anything coming back, and because I asked, they had that welder. You know, the welder was just sitting in the weeds. They're like, yeah, get this thing out. You know, get this thing out of here and send it back up here. So we loaded it up on the trailer. I brought it back. You know, whatever. You know, so that's a load. Picked up the boat and headed down here to Paducah. Now, I'll use up all my, I'll be right there at my 11-hour drive time. So, I will make it down here tonight. I will be in Paducah tonight at a hotel. It's going to use I'm going to have like 3 or 4 minutes left of my drive time or of my time for the day. And that's to the job site. So, you know, I'll end up having like, I don't know, when I pull over at a hotel or something like that, I should have, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes of drive time left. But that's okay. The good thing is I'm going to make it down here. You know, I'll get up in the morning, I'll do my pre-trip, get some breakfast in me, and go to the job site, get it dropped, and then I got another load. What the hell is he doing? I'm in a construction site. Anyway, once I drop here in Paducah in the morning, before I left the facility where I picked the boat up, I was asked if I could run a 20-foot Connex down to the job site in Lexington, where we dropped the mast shaft. So that's going to be tomorrow. I'm going to deadhead from Paducah back up to Cincinnati. I'm going to load that Connex and take that Connex down to Lexington. Come on, buddy. We're in a construction zone. It's 1 lane. Guy coming off the ramp decided he didn't want to come out. He got scared. Anyway. Going to take that Connex down there tomorrow, and then we'll get it dropped, and then I'll go home for the night. And then Wednesday morning, I'll grab a load just north of Columbus, take it down to Lexington, same job site. It's basically all going to the same place this week. And when I drop that Wednesday, there's a guy that retired from where I'm loading at Wednesday morning, just north of Columbus, who had bought a pickup truck. I think it was an S10 or something like that, down in Lexington or around Lexington, is needing to get it hauled back up to him. So I'm just going to load it up while I'm down here. Once I empty out, I'm going to load it up sometime this week, and take it back up to him. Probably just drop it at the facility or something where I load, and he can come over and get it or whatever. But yeah, we're gonna do that, and then once I take that truck back up, that's kind of like a back haul. So once I take the truck back up, I'll drop it, reload, and go right back down to Lexington again. Hopefully I'll start getting calls for next week. I enjoy being out here on the truck, running around, making money. This is what it's about. This is the way my weeks are supposed to be like throughout the summertime. Out here planning for the following week. So it's exciting to me. Don't know why. It just is. I like it. Not sleeping in the truck tonight. I'm getting a hotel. And I stress the hotel on a lot of people. It's all right to sleep in your vehicle, but I prefer a hotel. And go ahead and get you a good night's sleep, good shower. Don't cheap out on a hotel. Don't go get you a $40 or $50 room. You may come out with something the next morning, something to make the old lady mad when you get home. So just figure on $100 on a hotel. I still sleep in the truck every now and again, and it's just because, I don't know, it's hard for me to just let go of $100 just to sleep in a hotel. It's worth it. I mean, I think from now on, I ought to just make this a point. From now on, I'll get a hotel room every night I'm out. With the exception, now I'll have a bed made up in my truck, but with the exception of if I'm kind of out in the boonies, like I was last week when I was down in West Virginia. There wasn't a hotel around. I couldn't find a hotel. I mean, I unhooked the gooseneck, went down into town, and barely got something to eat. But there wasn't no hotel, so I ended up cashing out in the truck. Situations like that where I'm on the job site and I'm stopped or whatever, or hell, who knows, I could even be broke down overnight, just waiting on somebody. At least I'll have a bed in the truck that I can at least get some sleep. But other than that, if I can be in a hotel room, I think that's what I'm going to do. The woman gripes at me all the time, tells me I just need to get a hotel room. So she'll be surprised when she sees a hotel receipt. But yeah, we'll get down here to Paducah and find us someplace to kick back at, get us a hotel room, and we'll just recap then. So let's get to it. Got, I don't know, a couple hours left. I mean, we're talking maybe 120 miles, so it's not that bad, not that far. So, all right, I ended up getting me a motel, or whatever it's called, hotel, motel. It's a Suites, Inn and Suites. It's called Patty's Inn and Suites. Checked out the room. Rates are awesome. It was $50.55 for the night. Just one person, me, on a worker's rate. My room is the top one there with the light on. Just come down to check out the pool. It's a pretty nice little place. I've stayed in some, a lot of hotels, and I tell you, the room is actually in excellent condition. Um, Pool looks clean. And there's the pool. You got a nice setup. You got lights all the way down the fence. All that good stuff. So I'm gonna have to say I recommend this place. I typically say $100 on a hotel, and I was expecting this to be at least that, just from the look of it. And I am about maybe 20 miles east of Paducah on 24. So, it's pretty close to Paducah. That car fire held me up a little bit. When I got here, I had 12 minutes left on my time. So, I've got dinner coming. Ordered a pizza and some Mountain Dew. But I got the truck and trailer sitting over here in the truck parking. That's another thing. They do have truck parking. I mean, it's limited, but they do have it. Pretty easy to get in and out of here too. That whole spot right through there, it's all gravel. That's all the truck parking. So, of course, there's the truck and the boat and the trailer. All that good stuff. Already done my post trip. So, yep, we're going to finish this video up, and I'll get this posted, and we'll make another one tomorrow. So, as always, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all that happy, good stuff, and we'll see you tomorrow.